Good afternoon, Zelda Speedruns. It's time for another Majora's Mask Randomizer Standard Tournament Season 6 bracket match. In the lower bracket semifinals between Aceslayer and TrevPerson. Should be a pretty good match this evening, and we're running low on matches for the rest of this tournament, so keep an eye out for those. But commentating today's match will be Captain MD13 and Axel Ryman. Fifth might be joining us a bit later. And Night Owl City and Shannon Bread will be tracking. Take it away, folks.
Hello there, folks. Welcome to yet another good day for MMR. Yeah, we're almost done with the tournament.
And we've had some craziness, and if you guys didn't see it, go watch Thursday's race. That was insane.
I'll have to go check that out back later. I've been doing a bad job of watching back races.
And speaking of Fifth Whammy, welcome Fifth Whammy.
Finally.
Hey, you're good. We're still about a minute from starting. We do have our runners on delay today, so yeah, you're just in time to join us for the fireworks.
Awesome.
I mean, there is an old saying, the hero time always arrives late. So, granted you missed the intro, but you still got here in time.
It'll be great. The comm booth was in good hands with you, too. Excellent hands.
Aw, thanks. We're glad you're here, though.
Of course.
Company is always welcome. That being said, gentlemen, thoughts and wishes for the seed?
We've gotten the one seed I was hoping for, so let's get the Beaver seed.
All
We
right.
haven't had one of those, have we?
I don't think
No.
so. All right, let the games begin, folks.
Fencidor wants 3 transformation masks and lens cave.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay, that's a sword on Cafe's face with a heart piece, so not needed for the letter to Cafe so far.
I swear nose piercings today are getting out of hand.
And we do get toilet paper very early.
Yeah, that was a land title deed on the clock tower.
Yep.
A very easy
Yeah.
regrab, that one. Runner's relief to see that.
And
Right.
Aceslayer just trying the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, so we know it's not that.
Bummer. One of these days, Ace, one of these days. Oh, Link died again. Oh, wait, no, never mind, it was a silver rupee. Alright, so Straw Roof has a silver. It looked like the bombable hut had nothing.
And yeah, razor on Cafe's face. Apparently, he wasn't taught how to properly use the razor sword for shaving.
Oh, jeez.
I don't think that's on the curriculum in the swordsman school.
I
It's
don't
not.
think so either. Alright, so yeah, jokes aside, yeah, this is the lower brackets, folks, so whoever loses this match today does meet with a terrible fate and they will be knocked out. And I believe Trev is actually, potentially, presuming he does win, he's actually going to be facing the one who knocked him down here in the first place.
I think that's right, yeah. We have 4 runners remaining in the hunt for 4 remains. Back in
nice.
quarterfinals and then boom, winners.
Nice 200 rubies, by the way, on North Clocktown Ferry.
Okay, that's also a free 200 rupees. Okay, so bank should definitely not be an issue today. That's literally a hundo and a gold right next to each other. So you could literally do bank 1, assuming you've got a wallet in your pocket somewhere, and then just I didn't even notice the Great Fairy Mask. And then just go get a gold rupee for bank 2, no problem.
And Pirate's Fortress Sewer has one important item.
Huh.
All right.
Nice and
Guaranteed.
straightforward, that one.
Yeah, very straightforward. Guaranteed 2-star.
Captain, we found your hat.
Oh, good. It was right outside the house.
Oh. Tingle wanted to lead the skeletons.
Nah, typical. All right, we got our quad hints coming up here. All right, we have today, Goron Village is dead. Seahorses are not required. Okay.
Not required bomb bag. Beaver Race is dead. Oh. Ocean Spider House Day 1 is dead.
Alright, so a whole lot of nothing.
I cannot imagine a world in which our runners do seahorses for bombs.
God, I can't believe we got the Seinfeld quad stones today. Anju and Cafe is dead.
Yeah. Almost all our hits so far have mostly been about nothing.
Yeah, I've already got half our always, and they're all trash.
Zora Hall, 2 important items. So we need Zora for both of those, most likely.
Yeah. Alright, so semi-decent information, which sounds like get Zora Rush West.
Ace getting a head start on rushing west, even without Zora in hand.
This is a typical strategy we see Ace do. Coast to Sphere 0. And you also get a quick owl statue pickup. So if the Coast Grotto ends up having something big, then you don't. Then you end up getting a nice big early boost because Coast is not a typical early play. So most opponents will not go there.
That's very true. I usually need a push to go west in these settings myself, at least early on.
Man, hearing this just makes me want a remix of the Oracle games. I mean, come on, they did it with Link's Awakening.
I would probably play it, because I did enjoy the Oracle games when I did play them, even if I never finished.
It'd be really cool if they did a 2-in-1 package as a remake.
I think they should do that, yeah. What does the Postman have? I can't see. Is that a
bow?
That's a bow.
Oh. I was about to say, it looks important, but I also can't see it. But yeah, that's a bow, all right. Well,
That
then.
goes very, very thin.
Apparently it's a new trend, the bow ring.
Also,
apparently, $100 to stay at the stock.
I told you these nose piercings were getting out of hand.
Well, now the ear ones are getting out of hand.
They're getting very creative in Termina between Cafe and the Postman.
Alright, so we do get a free heart container from Madame Maroma. Early defense, something you always want to see. You know, maybe not right away, but later down the road, combat is going to get really annoying if you don't have hearts. Alright, so Trevor's going to finish up with, or no, he's just going to peek the hut and dip, which means he is not going to get Great Fairy Mask.
Who's winning? So far, Chet is winning. Actually, Chet already won the tournament. We're just holding this for formality purposes.
We won it. It's only been 6.5 minutes. Ooh,
no, we won the whole tournament. Chateau.
Oh, and we spilled that all over the floor.
Too bad we couldn't just instantly drink it right there.
If only.
Actually, wait, how long has it been in that chest? That's the real question.
Good question.
It's very unconventional storage for the milk bar employees to put their milk there.
Nope. We apologize, folks. Trev's dropping a few frames here, but it looks like he's sorting it out. Here we go. All right, so Ace saw this Razor Sword. All right. And let's see if Postman let's see if we have any buddyhood logic to deal with.
Nope.
Nope. Link just died again.
Gets a heart, dies anyway.
Both runners moving along nicely to night one here. Got Old Letty on the mind.
Yeah, with no ICs to really push right this minute, yeah, it's better to just get through your opener, get to night 1, do all the stuff that's time gated, and start pushing bank 1, which it looks like I think Trev has been dumping some rupees in intermittently.
You could make a play on that captain's, but no bombs in hand. It's going to be a bit of hesitation.
Yeah, I feel like that's a little early rushing that now. I'd be very interested. Oh. Never mind. Alright, so Deku on Sword School. Alright, so that's a Sphere 0 Deku. Plenty we can do with that. That's, actually, I take it back. Not a whole lot we can do with that. We need a projectile. Or a bottle.
Yeah, we've got the playground. That Great Fairy's Mask is in logic now, but we can't actually get to the palace.
Yeah, Great Fairy's Mask, as early as it was, is something we definitely want to keep an eye on.
Yeah, that Deku not going to get past Ace. Swordsman School, a very commonly done early check for runners. Occasionally you get it skipped, though. Glad to see that that's not the case today.
Yeah, again, we just don't have any info to work on. Goron, now, let's talk about what is dead. Goron Village being dead, that is a lot of checks you don't have to worry about. It's not any song locations, but it locks out the Swamp Title D turn-in, so that can be definitely paper now. It locks out Keg Trial, locks out Lens Cave.
Yeah, sorry, Ventinor. Looks like our dreams are dead for this seed.
Yeah, at least for now. That is a big Gilded on Stumpy, though.
Where are you, Beans or Hook?
If this somehow ends up being a scrub relocation seed, we do have land title deed already, but we need Swamp Deed and Moon's Tier.
Butler is dead. Pat the Snowhead is also foolish.
Oh, 2 checks gone.
Oh, Pat's a Snowhead foolish. What a shock.
Goron Village Foolish, usually quite helpful. Still have to visit and talk to Baby Goron to learn about the Elder. But apart from that, our runners are safe from it except if Scrub relocation comes up.
Ocean Spider House hint repeat. Alright, Trev was, I don't know if Trev was interested at all in the tree, but no projectiles means it's going to be a tough pickup. Wow, this is a pretty slow start here. What have we gotten so far? Deku Mask and Captain's Hat, and we know about the bow. That's about it.
And that's all?
Yeah, definitely one of our slower starts.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just the Regigigas seed.
Maybe so, maybe so.
It took me a second, but I understand that reference.
Letter to Mama, a definite item of interest now leading to that bow. Zora Mask, potentially 2 ICs behind it. Pursuers also needs Goron.
There's a world where that is behind one of our ICs.
It could very well be. Zora Hall has Goron, which leads you to Sewers.
And that has Letter to Mama. Because, yeah, you don't need bow for anything necessarily in those 2 locations, except stage lights.
Possibly stage lights, but stage lights a while away.
Well, there's Zora Mask, so that's out of logic. Alright, time to start doing logic diving.
Oh boy.
So that is currently locked by magic or a bow / Letter to Mama.
Yep. If Hookshot turned up, that would count too.
Yeah, Hook works as well. Alright, so Trev making it to the owl. Oh, what's his in-game time? I didn't even bother checking.
I think he has a couple hours left.
Yeah,
Started
Ace is definitely...
before Ace.
Ace has a decent amount of time. Not Trev. Trev is going to be down to the wire here. That is like literally with 2 minutes left on the clock. I'm sure he's done that. I'm sure
Oh,
he's
yeah.
done that before.
I'm sure. Sure, that is audaciously routed from Trev there. Well done.
I wonder if he was panicking while trying to get that Zora.
Possibly.
Because he was struggling a little bit.
Yeah, if
nonetheless-
you make one more mistake there, you'd have to invert.
Mm-hmm. Nonetheless, gets it and is going to start up bombers.
And worst of all, Larry is trying to sell us 50 rupees for 100.
No.
Always a relief when Larry doesn't understand economics.
No, I think he does. He just wants to see who's like stupid enough to pay for it.
All right, we get our transformation fairy reward, and it is more money.
Huh.
Literally, the fairy has 300 bucks.
Okay, every time you like get money, just head to the bank, toss it in, because you're gonna get like another big wallet fill.
Yeah, like next cycle, I wouldn't be surprised if we see an out of logic bank 2 push just out of the principle of the thing.
Yeah, Clocktown Fairy just casually giving us $300.
All right, so Ace has donated money, but is not yet have bank 1. I do believe that does put him within striking range. Yeah, it was like 188.
Oddly, we have 2 wallet checks, either confirmed dead or foolish so far, between Larry and Goron Village Foolish.
True.
True. Jinx, you owe me a soda, Captain.
I do have plenty, so I'll be sure to send that to the postman. I'll get that right to you.
Wait, what kind of soda?
Oh, standard Coke. Although vanilla Coke is where it's at for me.
I'll accept the standard Coke.
All right, bank 1, just some bomb chews, and the old lady had bomb chews as well. So yeah, like no shortage of bomb chews either. That's another red rupee. So I think it's both red rupees on both bomb shops. Thanks, game. Thanks a bunch.
There's Trev. Have to swap to
Shin.
Joy to get the pins, but nicely done.
Wow, Shane, if you're going to start telling puns in chat, why don't you take over my spot and start telling them?
Me, I'm a fan of Cherry Coke myself.
I've been on that Coke Zero train lately.
I tried Coke Zero, couldn't stick with it. Not my favorite.
Ace
going to give us that day 2 Deku Playground. Very common play after Old Lady, for those who find out early on.
Looks like Trev is going to do it as well, so good job at both runners not skipping this, because this has burned some runners in the past.
That, and there's really nothing else we could do besides day 2 woods right now, so... Or rush day 3 checks, but do you want to really do that right now?
Kind of.
Well, actually, that's a small lie. Pirate's Fortress Exterior is open. That is 3 checks. It hasn't been hinted dead yet.
True. It's out of logic status, might be giving Trev pause.
That's probably what it is.
Ideally, you're
Yeah.
hoping for Goron, so you can just go straight away into sewers and get your IC.
Yeah, we'll see if that IC has anything to do with bottles today.
And more money.
Yeah, the last thing you want to see right now... Oh, okay, game. Thanks a bunch. Alright, so... We got, what was that? Purple rupee, so, I mean, it's more money.
Yeah, the gross domestic product of Clocktown today, very, very high.
This is a very rich Clocktown seed today. Well, rich North Clocktown specifically. Yeah, the last thing you want to see right now is like a Clock Tower Song of Healing bottleneck to Camaro, which we can't even do because we don't have a projectile to get the song. a logical projectile to get the song.
And once we have the logical projectile for the song, we have a logical projectile for Zora. So the worst case scenario of a required healing wait, hopefully averted.
Look in chat, and I see Night Owl City just like listing a bunch of fruits, and the only thing I can hear in my head is the DK rap. Walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells, grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Classic legendary.
I don't know if I would want coconut soda or peanut soda.
I'm sure that's a thing somewhere.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Or a feather soda, or whatever the other projectiles were. Pineapple soda. I think there is pineapple soda.
That I think
There
is
is.
very much a thing, yeah.
I mean, there's bacon soda. Okay, there is definitely a coconut soda.
Alright, we're gonna see Ace go for Milk Road. Probably trying to... Oh no, this is for the, P-Hat. Could route this into Milk Road.
A common play to do this into Milk Road Day 2. I think it's the first P-Hat and gonna be our first horse race.
Most likely, yes.
Yeah, Ace is hopefully gonna get some cash here, because otherwise is broke for that. Oh? What is this?
It's
Wow.
going on. Wow, 3 transformation masks found in 20 minutes. Okay.
That Sewers play is starting to look a little bit more spicy.
Trev,
Oh yeah, that's right.
keeping
Great
his
spin
toes
was
in the
here.
west. It was, yes.
Alright, it's also speed for Aceslayer. It's movement, so you're never going to say no to that either.
Speaking of Ace, he's going to be skipping Day 2 Woods.
You know what? That doesn't surprise me. No bottle, no projectile, no way to do anything much else in Swamp.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a tough sell.
I think it's a very reasonable play in this situation. You
Mhm.
don't have a lot you can do in Southern Swamp, except that land title did. But I think our runners turned that in already. They have the option.
I don't think so.
We did also get a hint for Ocean Grey Fairy. It's dead.
Oh, we did?
Huh. Yep. Aceslayer got it on the way to Milk Road. Looks like Trev is gonna be save scumming.
Alright, yeah, save scumming the land deed makes sense here.
Ace using the Keaton grass bushes to get up to 10 rupees for a horse race attempt here. No.
Alright, so yeah. Save scumming the land deed. I mean, honestly, this is probably a good idea to do now, just because you never know.
Mhm.
Yeah, especially when it gives you that.
Yeah, okay, so save it for toilet paper. Unless, of course, it ends up being... Well, it can't be scrub relocation now, because we have Goron. And not that it would matter anyway, because Goron Village is foolish. Since we have Goron, so yeah, don't even bother. No scrub relocation today. Undo. Control Z.
Man, all the fun checks are dead today.
Ace going around the final fence instead of jumping over it. Worked out well. Nice horse race time.
Alright, is it worth it? Not really.
Double what you spent. Okay, will Aceslayer get punished? Maybe?
It's looking like it.
Oh,
That's-
that is something
That
you want.
That's a punish, alright. That's logic.
It's the first projectile. Now, there's other ways that can turn up.
Deku Palace, one important item.
Most likely the song.
Most likely.
Which is really interesting if that's the case. Alright, so we have logical projectiles, so Zora and Goron, so Zora, Deku, and Goron all in logic. Oh, and there's Blast Mask on top of the straw roof. That is also in logic, courtesy of Zora. That would also explain why Seahorses is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's interesting find for Ace because there's not a lot that magic specifically locks in the early game, apart from being your first projectile here. Of course, we do have the out-of-logic option of Zora as a first projectile.
Well, it's in logic now because we have Deku Bubbles.
That's true.
Thunderboss, what happened? What'd you miss? You missed my birthday.
It's not my birthday.
But you missed TrevPerson finding magic in Day 2 Woods, which unfortunately Aceslayer has skipped, and that is our logic for getting Zora.
Yeah, so Trev is now going to be able to check a lot of extra stuff off Tingle here. Tingle already having some goods with Captain's hats. See what else he's got stored away for us. Just another piece of Heart Emporium.
Where did he get those hearts?
You don't want to know.
Oh, the same way I got the one in the jar behind me. Got it.
Yeah. If you're rooting for Ace, there hopefully will be another magic lying around that isn't locked by Day 2 Woods. And if you're rooting for Trev, you want to hope he doesn't take too long to go to P-Hat for Goron Mask.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, I don't think, with the way things are, I don't think it's a big deal missing out on Goron right this minute, besides the movement increase.
Sniffer.
Hello, Sniffer. Because I think Goron isn't really going to kick into anything significant until we either see Letter to Mama or a bow, another bow, so that we can go north, or... And even then, you can't do much in north because Goron Village is foolish. Or we see Hookshot for maybe more Pirate's Fortress. Okay. Nicely done, Trev. Incoming back.
Alright, so Ace gets the Zora, can now use that as a projectile in lieu of the magic. May not be forced back into the logic there for a while, because Zora does a lot of what magic does as projectile until later on, when we have to worry about things like fire arrows and ice arrows.
Yeah, and with Zora Hall possibly being IC, we may have to worry about fire arrows. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting that our ICs are fairly, low population. Typically, if bottles are required, we'll see a lot more ICs in a location. But in this case, we only have 4 items total, spread across 3 items. And only one of them might not be 2 stars.
I love blind guards.
Pretty cooperative for Trev here.
Like, how did Trev not get caught by that?
Yeah, and a good clean left side for Trev. We're gonna get our first Song of the Seed, potential IC.
Yeah, and this is in logic courtesy of Zora Mask. That lets us get around. Although Goron also helps.
Sonata.
Oh, is this even randomized?
Good question. Saber, I think you made a mistake when you rolled the seed. Reroll it.
There's a conundrum now. Trev has access to Woodfall Temple if he chooses.
I would not recommend that under these conditions, though. You're literally just have Deku Mask and a Dream. Sure,
Well,
you do clear Woodfall, you do hit the owl statue, but after that, I think you dip. I don't think... that being said, it also unlocks Kita, and with Blast Mask in tow, that could be a big deal. Now, granted, Trev needs to still go get Blast Mask, but... I think... Honestly, if I had this setup and with the Captain's Hat knowledge, I think I would just rush the end of the cycle and try and do something with that Captain's Hat. Because that is, like, at the moment, like, one of the most dense areas available. Because we have bombs now, so both days of the graveyard are clearable. Sonata is available, so we can do Kita with, Kokiri Sword, Deku Mask, and a Dream.
Yeah.
Just find LTK, get your Razor Sword right there.
Not in that chest, that's a big gilded. Yeah.
I mean, it's a great example of why runners don't rush the graveyard, because both waited a bit, and look at the package they've got now between them. Ace has Goron, Blast Mask, Trev has Sonata, hopefully on his way to get Goron and Blast Mask, and much easier to do graveyard with that, especially with Garo popping up in Woodfall.
Sure. I mean, we need it.
Of course, if I'm a runner now, I'm thinking, wow, wouldn't it be nice if Hookshot showed up too? Then I could go straight from the graveyard to the owl. But, there comes a point sometimes where you do end up having to push graveyard early for the song or for an item in the graveyard. So we can't always hesitate forever.
Alright, that's Sonata for Aceslayer.
Yeah, Trev is passing on Woodfall Temple. I think he'll be pretty pleased with that play, as he's visiting P-Hat right now.
Okay, so yeah, Trev's gonna get all transformations, gonna have magic. The only thing he's gonna be missing compared to Ace is Blast Mask. Which you have to figure he's gonna probably do Day 3 Ranch next. Now, also, it just clicked with me that Deku Palace is only one I see, and it must be for the song. You would figure it'd have to be for Sonata, right? So maybe there is something important in Woodfall Temple, because
that's true.
Or behind Kita.
Also true.
How many glasses just broke on Trev's side?
Yes.
All right, we're also going to see Milk Road Tingle here. I do not believe Ace showed us this due to lack of projectiles at the time. So what hints are we missing at this point? We're missing 1 Foolish and 2 Always.
1 IC, I think.
No, we have all 3 ICs. Sewers, Zora Hall, and Deku Palace.
Oh, right.
Which has been, at the very least, pointed in the right direction towards by Sonata. So either Kita has something else major, or, which actually, Kita having something else major would make a whole lot of sense given our current equipment.
It's a possibility. That said, Woodfall Temple does have 4 extra checks in Season 6 due to the partial Stray Fairies.
Yeah, and we did get Great Fairy Mask early, didn't we?
We did.
Well,
We did. There are niche
Trev
cases
did.
where that is relevant for logic for some of the Stray Fairies.
Yeah, I think it's not required for Woodfall Temple, but it still would make life a lot easier.
Ace is giving us our all-night mass purchase peak just a piece of heart, thankfully.
Oh, is Kita non-logic because of the shenanigans to get to the chest, or...
Oh, yeah, you need a... Oh, that's right, you need a bow to actually fight Kita. You can do it out of logic with Goron.
Oh, okay. I thought it had something to do with getting to the chest.
I suspect at this point in the tourney, both runners absolutely capable of handling Kita with Goron Mask if need be, but it is not technically in logic.
Alright, so toilet paper not the answer, and a beautiful 46-48 from Trev on Horse Race.
And of course, day 3 staff room. Bomb bag.
Alright, so Trev's gonna get that too, in case he misses out on Blast Mask here. Alright, so that explains why that's dead. Yeah, that's a very free bomb bag. There is an always missing on the hint command. What is not on there that should be? One moment, please.
Butler's dead?
That's the one.
Yeah.
So yeah, Trev should now know by that hymn. Well, Ace knows it as well, but that should be a required song. That, however, is a white song on the Skull Kid, which means we probably need Mirror Shield later. We'll see. If that's healing, and there is seriously hookshot behind healing Camaro or Macau, I swear.
And if that's Storms, we have a Gilded Chest and Stumpy.
Yeah.
And we do have access to beans now, so...
An unhinted Termina Field Stumpy.
And 1/2 to Pamela.
Next blast for Trev. Healing.
Yep.
Yeah, that...
Yep.
I'm not surprised at
checks out.
that. I agree. Yeah, that... I mean, I swear, at this point, you basically do just rush healing Macau. Oh, but you have a lot you could do this cycle. You can rush Bank 3 with all the silver and gold rupees that are in North Clocktown.
It feels like that sewers I see has to be a priority here for our runners.
Wow, Trev is going for Woodfall Temple with this loadout. If the letter to Mama is in here, I'm gonna laugh.
That would sting.
Because that means it means it's essentially a forced double dip.
I mean, I think there might have even been an argument for extending the cycle a bit just to visit sewers. In case it is the letter to Mama, they still had enough time on the terminal clock to squeeze in a bow pickup. But time management is tough, even for very seasoned runners like these two.
Alright, that looks like a rupee down below and a heart piece on Clifford. Okay, now Trev is just being fancy.
Okay, are we sure that this is Link and not Mario?
Exactly. You got a Rock's Feather hidden in your boots there, Link?
Yeah. Making real use
Legend
of
of
that
Zelda.
experience there.
The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Awakening.
Well, they never
watch
say
this
what happens
speedbow.
to determine after Link wakes up.
Lens? Possible Shiro the hero here, if we can find a bottle.
Or Darmani.
Wow.
Oh, jeez, Darmani is open now, isn't it?
Up, there's Hookshot.
Oh.
Really? The pirates just left the key under the front door?
What a hook shot.
What even was that?
I want to say Kamaro?
No, it was Forg.
Oh.
Good to have the frog mask before going to the Woodfall Temple frog? That was on Trev's side, right?
That was Trev's side, yeah. It was White Frog.
Oh, it was the frog, not the frog mask. Oh.
No, it wasn't Don Garro's. Alright, what is here?
Is that?
That's letter to Mama.
I don't call this trash on purpose.
I think that has to be it.
Yeah, I think you just dip out. That's what and with Sonata being IC, yeah, you just dip out right now. Go get the bow and finish up.
Postman had a bow, Fox.
That is
now,
a
that
nice
IC one on being Sonata doesn't mean that that's the only item in Woodfall Temple. There could always be more. But
That's true.
That's something required, and that's probably it.
All right. Well, there's your comedy for the day. Ace, meanwhile, is just doing a quick sweep through Pirate's Fortress interior now, courtesy of that hook shot. I mean, you're here, you've got the tools, you might as well do it.
Yeah, it's dense. 5 checks is a very good rate at this point in the game.
And those were 2 gilded chests back-to-back over there.
GFS.
Pretty good, pretty good.
And Cafe's mask.
All right, that's not the worst thing you can get right now, because it is day 1. Otherwise, I would have said, no, put it back.
It also means that we get to do the other Letter to Mama check.
Aceslayer is in a very compromising position. Okay.
Imagine if Aruma and Bar had something. You'd have to re-grab the Letter to Mama, most likely, from Woodfall Temple.
Oh, jeez, that's going to be a train wreck. Although, luckily for Ace, there's nothing guarded by bees.
I'm glad we got that today.
Yeah, the Deku Bubbles would logically get you the bees there. Ace doesn't have the magic. Skipped Mystery Woods, where our first copy of magic lies.
Meanwhile, Ace is purposely getting knocked out. Halt! Yeet! Yeah, so now Trev has set up Letter to Mama. He's going to keep himself busy for a couple hours until such time as that is done.
Zora, Cape, and Hall, a good way to spend the time.
Yeah, maybe check Zora Hall, see if you can get any of your 2 ICs there.
GBC, Foolish Accept Song.
All right, we got to do eggs.
That's a nice Foolish. The cow's off the table.
Yeah, Coast is a very powerful Foolish, because that's a lot of checks that are both available immediately and not available until later. Like, that knocks out Fisherman's, which is probably going to get hinted in a bit anyway. Oh, big chest over here.
There's our Wath.
Okay, we have the iconic... We have the... Everybody at home knows the iconic castle, the iconic care package. That's Ice. We got Bow coming up. We've got Hook Knowledge from Pirate's Fortress. And Trev's probably going to head in that direction while waiting for waiting on things. So
yeah, we pretty much have our access to Icona, which is not good.
You don't want to see Icona with this particular setup. Oh, hi, Wallet.
Ah.
We kind of could have used you like 40 minutes ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the best thing about the sewers IC might have been pulling you to PF over the hookshot light.
Letter to Cafe.
It's not a terrible spot if you really need a sword after GF. But you probably don't.
No.
Alright, so now Trev is going to focus on the Hall ICs. Just going to have to miss out on good Lulu picture, anything involving the Mountain Title Deed, and Stage Lights. Yeah. Yeah, if he's lucky, the 2 items are just going to be on Evan and maybe on top of Lulu's room.
Yeah, Lulu Ledge.
It could work.
One of these has got to be a bottle, you would think.
All right, healing Macau was just $5. Who knew that healing a dying fish would just give you $5?
Oh my.
That's the same rate as the land title, dude.
You're absolutely right.
Okay, it's not Evan.
Oh, well, guess we're coming back here with something else later.
Yeah. Plagiarism is 4 times as valuable as the soul of the Zora.
You're actually right.
It's not Lulu Ledge. Guess we're coming back later.
So we need a pictograph box, we need fire arrows, or we need a mountain title deed. We need some combination of those 3.
Oh, well.
Actually, no. Oh, never mind. I was thinking of a comedy option, but it wouldn't be possible. Also, frog.
All right, that's 2 frogs. Anyway, we'll have that bow now. So I would wager
with self-commentary on the music industry here.
I would wager at this point, Trev is now rushing back to Woodfall to try and get that dungeon out of the way. Get Boss Blue Warp, so that way we can see what that is. We'll see if we can get into another dungeon with that, because if we get New Wave, then we could possibly do something with that. If we get Elegy, we could do stuff with that too. Well, not a whole lot, but we could.
Yeah, unfortunately, Trev not going to Pirate's Fortress means no hookshot for just easier travel, and no GFS to empty out the empty boss room faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ace's conundrum, on the other hand, is the lack of magic. And the more items we find, the harder it's going to be to justify a trip back to Mystery Woods, especially if we don't find a bottle.
Yeah, I think right now, it seems like Trev ended up making the better play reading the Sonata logic. To just try and see if anything could come from that, and lo and behold, it ends up being Letter to Mama for what I assume is like the only possible bow right now.
It's possible for a bow bailout if something like Lens leads to something, or some other item in Woodfall Temple leads to something, but odds are the play was Letter to Mama for that bow.
Yeah, I mean, if the bow on Postman isn't 2 stars, then that would mean that there's another bow that's Sonata locked somewhere else, because Sonata's the 2-star for sure.
Yeah, chat bringing up a very good point. Something here behind the Sonata is required, and if it's not that Letter to Mama for the bow, it must be something else.
Mm-hmm.
There's a frog actor, but no Don Jaros to talk to him.
Oh, it could be Madame Aroma 2 for the, it could be Madame Aroma 2 for the, for something else. Yeah, it could be. Because, yeah, Letter to Mama is one of the components for that.
You know what would be hilarious? Madame Aroma 2 also has a bow.
Yeah, that would check. That would make total sense.
Like, you're gonna get this bow one way or another.
Or, I mean, even more funny, given what we need to do, a bottle.
Also true, yeah.
Because, yeah, we know we have to do eggs, and we have not found a bottle yet. And it's not in that chest, because that's a small, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Ice was in the sewers, actually.
Swamp Deed, that's useless.
And the funny bit about our Zora Hole I see is that our easy Zora Hole checks did not pay out, so we're looking at Stage Lights in the Mountain Title Deed turn-in.
Stage Lights Mountain. Or Good Lulu photo, yeah.
Photo as well.
To answer your question in chat, Ice was in Pirate's Fortress Sewers, so that was the important check.
Yeah, so we've now satisfied 2 of our ICs. And Zora Hall's 2 ICs we need more things for, which we're not going to get from the ICs that we've already finished, so yeah, we're going hunting a little bit.
A hunting we will go, a hunting we will go, hi-ho, a Dario, a hunting we will go.
And Ace is hunting for Midnight Meeting there.
Ooh, a Blast Mass Bomb Jump, nicely done.
Oh, chat, IC stands for something called Importance Count. We have 3 hints on Gossip Stones in the sea that will give you the number of important items in a given region. And we call these hints Importance Count sets.
Yeah, in previous seasons, we had always labeled an area as Way of the Hero, meaning that there is something there that's required to beat the seed. However, more often than not, well, not more often than not per se, but there would be a lot of times where you might think there would be only 1 item in there, but there ends up being more. So now we're using the importance count thing. And the way that takes care of items in the spoiler log is that an item in a spoiler log may be marked as 0 star, 1 star, or 2 star. 2 star means there's no way around it. You have to go get it somehow. Like say it's a 2 star bottle, for example, would lock all the other bottles. So that bottle is hard required whether you like it or not. A 1 star item is something that is needed, but there are alternative ways to get it, such as 2 bows that are available in the same sphere.
Yeah, that's a pretty good read on it. So, for example, our 2-star item in Sewers was the ice arrows. You can't finish the seed without those no matter what.
Why is that a giant swallow? And why is it still night 3 for Trev? You go immediately check for the, all Night's Mass purchase. Oh, Storm's on Boss Blue Warp. So either Pamela's required... Oh no, Pamela's in play.
Pamela in play, Stumpy in play. And we're gonna need a mirror shield.
Oh no, how do you handle this?
Pamela for fire or light arrows?
And then fire leads to lights on stage lights?
Yeah, I mean, on stream, we know Pamela is on the board. Neither of our runners has put together all the pieces yet, but we know that.
Yeah, I think Trev is probably going to do Pirate's Fortress next cycle, because at this point it's too late. He's not going to check the All Night's Mass purchase, though. Oop. Okay. Is selling the Deku Princess ever worth it? No, I think she's only worth 20 rupees at best. If the shop even lets you sell.
I'm not even sure she's sellable.
I don't think so either. I think eggs are after you've gotten New Wave.
I'm pretty sure eggs you could sell to the Curiosity Shop guy, but he does not accept live Deku scrubs, which he does not support human trafficking, I guess.
I didn't think so.
Yeah. It's a stolen good, not shop, not trafficking. That's true.
Eggs are sellable, though. I believe they're the Red Rupee sale.
Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm. Nor can you sell the seahorse. I would accept the seahorse if I was him. That's a new pet.
Alright, so we are getting a West Clocktown check from Trev. Yeah, you should definitely double check this to make sure it's not required. You already have Giant's Wallet, so... let's see.
Nope. But once you do the reset the cycle, go grab all that money, go deposit into the bank, try to get Bank 3.
Absolutely. I do think you rush your banks with those easy wallets. Also, to quote Wii Sports Golf, at the side of that All Night's Mass purchase.
Both to order on Captain's Hat. Song check.
Meanwhile, Ace is like, yeah, that's nice, but that's not really what I'm looking for right now. Actually, there's really not a whole lot Ace can do with the other songs anyway. No magic for Snowhead, no bow for GBT, and no elegy for Stone Tower.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
no
Should
bow.
get funneled
Yeah.
Woodfall here for that letter.
Yes. Because, yeah, there's not much Ace can do besides Woodfall now.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
Well, before Trev can go to Pamela, he has to go to Pirate's Fortress, so hopefully he does that immediately on the next cycle, considering that important check.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. Because otherwise, you can't really do anything else. You can't rescue Kome without a bottle. I mean, Kotake might have an item, although did Trev get Kotake's item? Yeah, I would assume so.
Probably, and we just blanked out of it.
It probably wasn't anything important. To
think
clarify
Trev
with
picked
chat, the bow that we know is required as far as we're concerned is on Postman. Letter to Mama was in Woodfall Temple, so Woodfall Temple is a forced double dip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the hint here, of course, is Deku Palace Importance Count 1 giving you Sonata. And a song can only get that 2-star designation if it locks something else besides progression.
So yeah, Trev is going to immediately grab all the money on the ferry. Because there are like 300 rupees here. There's another 100 on the straw roof. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Trev just bin the cycle and do that again for Bank 3.
Mm-hmm. Kotake wasn't magic, Thunderboss. It was the grotto in Day 2 Woods.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if it
there's
was
also Straw Roof
Kotake...
test for another 100.
Yeah, so that's 400 rupees already. So, like I said, Trev could just dump those in, reset cycle, grab that 400, and that's your Bank 3 out of the way already.
Mountain title deed.
No, well, don't put it back. Actually, that's helpful.
We kind of might need that.
It's looking pretty likely we'll need that.
Ace trying to hook through the
Now,
corner torch?
follow-up idea. Bank 3 is picked out.
Oh.
That would be beautiful. I mean, terrifying also, but beautiful.
Ooh, Trev going to a bomb jump for this.
Not the right angle.
It's a tough bit of tech. But it is a fair bit faster than buying a bean.
Ooh, fell down the ledge.
Yeah, it doesn't help that it is a bit of a slant, so you're automatically going to roll down at times.
Ooh, that actually looked kind of good.
I'm now kind of curious, how much has Trev practiced this before?
Well, he's out of bombs for now, so...
Trying to get some more.
Even if you have
At this
practiced
point-
it is one of the tougher pieces of tech in Standard.
At this point, you just move on.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Yeah, the bean purchase at the Scrap and Southern Swamp isn't all that much slower.
All right,
Going to
so
Zora
let's-
Cape.
Yeah, he's going to rush around Title Deed.
With the 2 IC, it's a very good play.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still holding out for Picto on Bank 3. Now, if this is Fire, that's the comedy option.
Fire or Picto on one of these. To get the other.
Mm-hmm. Comedy option.
Thankfully, Trev has that magic.
Yeah, this lack of day 2 woods play is really starting to bite Ace here.
Captain, we don't call this trash for for nothing.
Wow.
There's the bottle.
That actually might be a 2-star bottle. At this rate. I mean, it's at least it is required. It's at least 1 star. Like that's the end of the IC, so it's not good Lulu picture.
Well, we know we need eggs, so yeah, that's at
So,
least
yeah.
a 1-star bottle.
Yeah, I mean, I would laugh if every other bottle is locked by this one, but at this point, we don't need to do anything else in Hall.
What if bottle locked Picto, but for Tingle's photo instead of?
Oh, jeez.
That'd be even weirder.
And now Trevor's going to push north. Is really studiously... Well, with Fire Arrows, this actually makes a lot of sense, because now you can go get the song off Goron Elder. Not to mention you can also heal Darmani. There are a few things you can do. You have a wallet, too, so you can check day 1 Smithy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and north is a place where Hookshot and Ice Arrows aren't going to help you too much until you get the Snowhead Temple itself.
Mm-hmm.
But no
Yeah.
lullaby yet.
Trev did see that sewers hint, so hopefully he remembers, maybe I should head back in that direction soon.
Axelux, the pat to my heart. Sky, get in line if you want to be my next ex-wife.
Oh, and I wasn't paying attention to see what was on Hugo. Hold on, please.
Wait, happy 1 hour to you too, Gigi.
Red
And happy
Rupee.
1 hour to everybody else in chat. I'm Fifth Whammy here with Captain Axel. We've got Aceslayer and TrevPerson in the lower bracket semifinals of MMR Season 6. Helping us out in Tracker, tracking Night Owl City, Saber, also pulling double duty as a restreamer, and Shannon Bread. 3 comms, 3 trackers, a full house today, bringing you high quality MMR action. Glad you're here with us.
Meanwhile, okay, nice pick, Doe. We don't need that. But meanwhile, Aceslayer healed Camaro's mask and received Moo.
Moo!
3 checks behind Moo today.
Yeah, we can get all of them, actually. We have the wallet, we have all 3 transformation masks, so yeah, that's actually a pretty powerful pickup.
Wow. My happy 1 hour spiel ended at the exact right time.
So what are we still looking for? We're looking for light arrows and mirror shield. And we are out of ICs. In other words, have fun full clearing the whole rest of the game looking for these.
Yeah, the best hope is that, Elder Goron gives you a dungeon and you can follow that lead.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully get a few more bottles.
Yeah, that's
supposedly we have a fort tracker because G is keeping track of the sandwich in their belly.
I see. Well, actually, no, we've done all of our ICs. Never mind. All right, so Trev has at least set up Elder Goron. So yeah, we know this is required anyway. If you're Trev, I think you want this to be new, or you want this to be New Wave. I mean, this could be New Wave or Lullaby, and then that gives you a full. Either way, that gives you a full clearable dungeon.
Yeah.
Elegy, you don't want to see yet.
The reason why I'm saying Elegy, to push him towards Pirate's Fortress. He needs to go there right now.
That's true.
Yeah, New
I
Wave
think
would be a little more awkward because you'd be faced with the idea of a. Well, actually, no. You'd still need the hook from Pirate's Fortress.
Okay, I swear I'm not looking at any spoiler logs.
No, I mean, there's not that many songs left at this point. It was only a toss-up between those 3, so...
Yeah, but he also gets the fire arrows.
Alright.
All right. Yeah, we're seeing Trev go to Pirate's Fortress. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. You go there, you get your ice, you get your
Hook shot.
your hook, yeah.
And then
Right.
you go check interior to get that GFS.
Yeah, I think just to see if you could find some more bottles. And maybe to check if Egg Shuffle is on, because we don't even know if that's shuffled yet because the bottle was so late to the bandwagon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did we see eggs already? They're vanilla? Okay. Well, in that case...
One bottle eggs.
Oh, Trev must have picked up a fairy. Yeah, that makes sense. Appropriate one bottle eggs music commence.
Oh no! The PTSD of this stage.
There are a lot of barrels in sewers. Just saying.
There is. That
You don't
one.
have to stand on them and press up and down, though.
And Trev, don't skip that. That's your hook shot.
That one stupid barrel where you have to press up and down.
It was a killer in the pre-internet days.
It was. Even I was like trying to like struggle with it. I just kept doing the jumps. Not all Sonic music is PTSD. If you put Ice Cap Zone, I'll be jamming.
I mean, Sonic 06, as tough as nasty as it was, it still had great music.
I don't know any of the tracks except for His World, and that's okay with me.
Fair enough.
Sonic's I think, a prominent portion of my custom music folder. Not this one, though. Was never a huge fan of Carnival Night.
That being said,
yeah.
Somebody better be turning around something for Kirby Air Riders soon. Oh.
Hey, do you want to pay 200 rupees for a magic bean?
I mean, it's certainly way more convenient than going all the way to Deku Palace.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Aceslayer finally gets his bow.
But still not getting that magic.
That's the dilemma, I think. I mean...
What Ace has been pushing hard on this final day. Because I think he's still on... Yeah, No, he's not on first cycle, because he picked up healing. So he just skipped straight to night... He skipped straight to night 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the bottle is magic locked. That's a great point, because you need fire. Okay, well now Trev definitely knows it's not Egg Shuffle. Or, no, wait, yeah, it is Egg Shuffle. Because the egg was a fairy.
That's correct. Skips an egg, gets a fairy, so... that'll save the runner some worry.
Yeah, okay, now one bottle eggs doesn't feel as bad. And Trev is going to get Great Fairy Sword here too, so... Yeah, I mean, this Pirate's Fortress was pretty good. I mean, it had ice, GFS. And you don't have to do one bottle eggs.
There's the cafes here. Bit of a pickle for Trez at 11 p.m. night 1. With Letter to Mama being buried in Woodfell Temple.
I mean, to be fair...
Oh, go ahead, Captain.
To be fair, that could still turn you in Madmaroma 2 later down the road. Although Letter to Mama being where it is, that's not really easy to check. And if that's where Light Arrows or Mirror Shield wound up... Now, here's the good news. Mirror Shield is locking an entire dungeon. So...
Mm-hmm.
At least one dungeon is still deleted from the seed. Unless Mirror Shield shows up first. In which case, Light Arrows could be practically anywhere. Except Shrine and Inverted Stone Tower Temple. Have fun!
Algae's an awkward song to be getting when you don't have lights.
Or Mirror Shield.
Mm-hmm. Mirror on Pamela, we can hope.
Forget Mirror on Pamela. I want it to be a beam just to check the Inverted Stone Tower chests. Oh wait, no, we need lights for that. Well, the only thing that can have is a mirror. I still want it.
Has anybody given us that gilded on Stumpy in Termina Field?
yet.
No. Trev gave up on it.
Okay, and with the Sonic 3 music, I gotta ask the question. Who here has heard the mashup of Michael Jackson's music with Sonic 3 music?
I haven't heard a mashup of it, no.
Yeah, someone like combined the two to like fit together, and it's actually really good.
I'll have to look that up later. Alright, there's Trev's ice. He immediately knows that's everything. Time to dip. And yeah, that should be access to Icona. I'm disappointed that wallets haven't played as much of a part in, until semi-recently, wallets haven't played as much of a part in Season 6.
I'm surprised that Trev is not going for Stumpy first. Or, never mind. Or,
I don't
never
think-
mind again.
Yeah,
Trev
he
never
just,
checked. Trev never got Great Fairy Mask, so is actually just grabbing the observatory item now.
That's true.
Which, given you have fires and potentially might be getting Lullaby in a minute, depending on, well, the only other song check now is, Egos and, there's someone else. I'm blanking immediately on who it is.
Baby Zora?
Starlight Zone.
Yeah, that's right. Egos and Baby Zoras. So one of those could be Lullaby, in which case you've got a potentially full clearable, well, a full clearable, I should say, Snowhead Temple, which in case, if that's something important, you might want that Great Fairy Mask. Because we've seen that burn a runner previously, a couple of weeks ago, in these bracket matches. I believe it had Deku Mask in that Great Fairy Mask lock check, and I don't recall who it was, but they didn't know the, couldn't quite do the bomb jump to skip that.
Yeah, the Snowhead Temple, what is it, the Snow Room Bubble? I think the name of the check.
I think so, yeah.
Really tough to get without GFM. You can do it, but
that being said,
it's gotta be almost perfect.
Did Trev just look at that and then not bother getting it? I don't think Trev even bothered to get it. I think he's intentionally skipping it. Okay. I don't agree with that, but we'll see. I'm not the runner here.
Oh, that's a keg.
I think if you have Zora, that's enough to logically get the Hive check.
How was the Twitch stream ahead of the comm feed? Okay.
It's possible GFM is a possible requirement for the Hive thought, the Hive.
Oh, now here's a dumb question. Oh no, it's just about to be too late. Yeah, no, it's about to be too late for aliens. But there might have been a world where you try and save that.
We still have 2 outstanding always ends. That's true.
Because, yeah, I was about to say, yeah, because Ranch hasn't been ruled out. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to see Trev full clear Graveyard, get Oath, grab the item on Kita. Or no, Kita was dead. Never mind.
Maybe do Pamela, since you're right there. Might as well.
I think you absolutely do Pamela while you're in the neighborhood. We're still missing those last 2 always hints, too. I wasn't paying attention to that. There was a bit of a time warp on the comm feed, but...
Yeah. Judging by the logic editor, I went and checked. I do think...
it was a heart container.
1 star for the Hive and Woodfall Temple. But Deku Pebbles is listed as a conditional, and we did have that. So that GFM, 1 star this seed. If I had to guess.
Yeah, RTI Chest was a heart container because we saw it on Acelayer's side earlier.
All right, so Ace is going to take advantage of all the money provided by the Great Fair, and I think this might actually be a Bank 3 rush here, because he's already picked up Mountain Title Deed and turned it in for Fire. So yeah, this is a Bank 3 push. Trev almost overjumped there.
It's very tempting to overjump there if you just rush it right off the bat upon landing.
Yeah, and with GFS and Great Spin, the bats are a cakewalk here.
Yeah, I think if you just hold the stick down as you're coming down into the graveyard, or into beneath the graveyard, you'll just jump right away.
Fair
Might
enough.
have to let up a bit on the second bit. Good clean iron knuckle from Trev.
Alright, so this, I believe this is Bank 3 for Ace. Oh, was that even randomized?
I mean, now that you have that done, you're safe to do things like Smithy Day 1 and a possible blue potion without really having to worry anymore.
Yeah, and it looks like he snatched up a bunch of rupees anyway to fill up the wall. It's going to do mini-games, because, yeah, we haven't seen mini-games yet either.
Blame the late bow and late bombs.
Because, yeah, bow, bombs, Goron. Well, Goron wasn't that late, but bow and bombs most definitely were. Meanwhile, Ace saying, okay, that's not important. Okay, bye.
Yeah, now doing mini games to try to find that magic.
I mean, to be fair, magic could still be in one of these minigames. Like, there's no, like, logical implications at magic right this minute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does help you get your first bottle right now, but there's, hey, in the meantime, nothing says that there can't be a second copy out there somewhere.
Unfortunately, Ace is having trouble with Bomb Shoe Bowling a little bit here.
Unfortunately, Trev gets the bonk on the way back and then decides, you know what, I'm going to be fancy and just show off.
That room's a playground for creative recoil flipping.
Indeed. Alright, we are going to see the Icona play from Trev, and yeah, I agree with this. I mean, honestly, this is like the most dense place you can check right now for stuff.
And you're right here. You might as well.
Yeah,
I know,
much,
Fox, I know.
Yeah, pretty much the only other... Let me think. The only other things you could do at this point are Cycle Reset for Ranch Cows. This. Matamaroma 2, which would require you to go back to Woodfall Temple, which who wants to do that? Eggs, which is going to take a while with only one bottle. Possibly more information coming up here. Woodfall Great Fairy is dead. All right. That looks important. Ocean Deed? That'd be hilarious. Oh.
Our runners won't mind a spare bean right now, especially if lights come up.
Actually, for Trev, that's a blessing because that's needed for Stumpy, potentially. Because, yeah, now he doesn't have to worry about it. Alright, Swamp Archery wasn't the answer either, so the answer is not minigames. Could still be Swamp Archery, though. Wouldn't it be hilarious if it was Boat Archery? Trev already cycle reset, unfortunately, so would have to beat Woodfall Temple again.
Would have to be the last outstanding always hints, which is possible.
Mm-hmm.
I think all our hint stones are logically accessible now. And Trev is willing to read it.
Fisherman's Game for a Foolish Coast. Thanks, game. Thanks a bunch.
Thank you.
That will conclude all our hints. We're not going to go Finn either, we already have Oath, so... We're fishing for lights and mirror now.
Yeah, it looks like Trev is climbing Stone Tower Town, maybe just to hit the owl statue. Otherwise, you can't flip over the tower for the 3 checks and inverted. You can't really do much inside either. I mean, you can get one. You can get
a check.
You can get 1 chest, right, because of the eye switch, and that's it.
Eye switch and the central chest and the central Igor room. I forget the name.
Hmm.
You can get through left
Yeah.
side and get to that chest without lights or mirror, but then I think that's going to be that.
Yeah, I don't agree with... Well, the problem is there's still not many other good spots left to find stuff, so... I mean, because there's only two other checks in Icona, being Poe Hut and Pamela, and those are both very, very slow, even with GF.
Maybe the play is do fairy eggs and take a chance on that dungeon. Whatever dungeon fairy eggs gives you, it's going to be clearable. Maybe not full clearable if we don't find Donjeros and get Great Bay Temple, but mostly clearable and progression, so... And I think that's what Trev might be thinking, given that he scooped an egg just now.
Yeah, he's going to do eggs, see what dungeon that gives him. I mean, either dungeon is full clearable and probably way more dense than what he's got in mind, so... So if you're the runners right now, you want to see light arrows first, because then an entire dungeon is out of the is off the table. You do not want to see mirror shield, because then you're hunting through the entire world looking for lights.
And you've got to clear normal Stone Tower Temple with that mirror shield as well.
And who wants to do that?
I don't want to do that, but I want to watch it. Does that count?
Yes, it does.
Close enough. I guess I want that then.
All right, well, Ace is going to be the first to check Stumpy.
Oh, no,
Oh, right, no,
that was where we
we-
got a kick.
We did see that, never mind.
Yeah, Trev's, as Skygirl pointed out in chat earlier, sometimes has a internet that decides it wants to do its own thing every now and then, and we kind of did get time warped on that.
Fair. All right, well, Ace has the time to check the ranch cows with that keg before too long goes by, so I don't see why not, really.
That could be big.
It could. I mean, at this point, we are now in essentially a casino for these remaining 2 things, because we are out of hints. Like, we are getting no more help here.
Yeah, I mean, probably the line guaranteed to be most productive is the one Trev's taking now. Get a dungeon, clear it for progression, and hope you get checks along the way. But after that, yeah, casino time.
Yeah, at the very least, it's fairy shuffled eggs, so it's not like you have to do Pirates Fortress PR 1 bottle eggs.
Yeah.
If it were traditional eggs here, we'd be waiting another 10 minutes.
Watch Ace get like 2 bottles off of these cows.
piece of heart for one.
Sadly, the cow cannot give an egg.
A bow.
There's another bow.
That's not bow locked. Is it?
There's a world in which you can get that first, I think.
Because, yeah, you would need to get Deku Magic to get Zora.
Then Zora
So
to Pirate's Fortress for Hookshot. Hookshot gets you Stumpy, and you have Goron Mask in Sphere Zero P-Hat. So yeah, that's not bow locked.
So
Correct.
yeah, the bow behind Letter to Mama is 1 star. So...
Madame Aroma Tube, most likely. Or Lens.
Or Lens.
Yeah, Lens was in there too.
Shiro.
Shiro makes the
play.
most sense. Honestly, Shiro makes the most
Darmani.
sense.
Storms itself.
I said Darmani earlier.
You did. I think you did say Darmani earlier. There's a lot of things. We found a lot of stuff behind Sonata that hasn't been confirmed yet.
Let's see. It
Or
might not be Storms. If you can
Storms.
find a way to clear a second dungeon. And I think you can. Probably not Storms.
Yeah, it's probably not Storms. It could. There could still be something behind on Pamela, but it's highly unlikely. Or it's certainly not being hinted by our current logic.
Ace is going to give Soundtrack a try. Vanilla New Wave.
Is this even
Yeah.
rando?
No kidding. We had Vanilla Sonata. We had Vanilla New Wave. We effectively had Vanilla Healing.
Shan, the funny thing you say about that Reese's Chocolate Skeletons, I have Reese's Chocolate trees for Christmas.
That checks.
The Reese's seasonal treats never go out of season.
They do not.
I will cheerfully eat a Reese's chocolate tree in July. And
I
nobody
also
can
had
stop me.
a snowman, actually. Are these snowmen? Oh, snowmen, stockings, and bells. They were the assorted kind.
Mm-hmm.
Trev gonna follow up with that Great Bay Temple play.
All right, and we are seeing our sound check item.
Oh, Shan, if you want to make your Reese's better, put them in the fridge first before you eat them.
Postman's hat.
Ambiguous.
At least it's easy.
Ambiguous but easy check, yeah.
Yeah, and it's not. We can't rule it out either.
Now we can.
Bummer.
Here's your starting pay, and now get to work.
Oh, okay. I correction. The ranch cow with the bow did not fall short. I think that is a 1-star bow there. But the rest of the cows fall short.
I mean, All Night Mask could still give us lights or mirror.
Which I think that's exactly what Ace is pushing right now, since it's second day. Perfect time to turn that in. Shan, I haven't eaten yet. You're making me hungry.
Shan, don't be milking cow puns right now.
All right, Grandma, what have you got for us? Oh, wait a minute. Ace should not do this because this is going to skip past day 2 again.
It would, yes, and I think the grotto had the magic?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is... Ace is gonna... At this rate, Ace is gonna hard last location this magic. Because it doesn't seem like we're finding a replacement anytime soon. Nope.
Alright, All Night's Mask is dead.
So yeah, so either our critical item behind Sonata is Lens or Matamaroma 2.
I think Acelayer's going to PR.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen it yet, to be fair. Because the other thing is, the missing IC behind the Sonata, it's only one thing. So, we're still missing one more.
Mm-hmm.
On Jaros.
And there's...
No, put it back! Put it back!
Keep it on, keep it on.
Yeah, if you have to find it, that's a good place to find it.
I mean, yes, but even still...
Bored.
Well, if our runners have to go back to Woodfall Temple for that letter to Mama, you could actually route that in.
That actually is, like, legit, like, a peak comedy option if that ends up being the case.
That could fulfill the Sonata.
It could, actually.
Tradition.
That's a great shout.
Oh, chat, continuing to talk about peanut butter cups reminded me. My local Costco has Reese's miniature candy assortment, which is like Reese's miniature cups and then Reese's Oreo cups.
I can see that.
And I want to try it now. There is also the alternative, Oreo Reese's and Double Stuff Variety Pack.
I still haven't tried the Oreo Reese's in either direction.
That sounds really good. Okay. Trev just somehow made that work?
Okay.
$50. Had to try it.
Alright, we got
Yeah,
something
it's a cool
here.
display. Yeah, a cool display from Trev here. Because we haven't seen that before in the main tournament. Until this week.
Nice bottle-locked bottle. Thanks, game. Thanks a bunch.
Thanks, game. The worst part is, that's a bottle of red potion that Aceslayer is not going to find. Until they get their eventual bottle.
Oh, no. Yeah, no. Ace is going to have a real hard time here. Because it's also looking like Light and Mirror Shields are going to be also behind Magic at this rate, so...
Mm-hmm.
We have not seen a non-magic locked bottle yet.
Night Owl City is also pointing out something really good. This is a red potion for Shiro.
Ooh, not quite.
Shiro's still a bit tricky to route at this point for our runners, but if you're out of dungeons to do, I guess you still have normal Stone Tower Temple, but it's not progression per se. The less density you have left, the easier those one-offs get to justify.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so this confirms that Trev is a wart sniffer.
Indeed.
And not a wart skipper.
I mean, you're in an unhinted casino for 2 items. I think at this point you leave nothing unturned.
And you've got GFS too. You're pretty well equipped for what? Thanks to the chat for clarifying the quick kill tech for all of us. It went by so fast I barely saw it, but for anybody who wants to try that at home, now we know how.
Unfortunately, Wart is giving Trev a very bad pattern here.
And Aceslayer getting stoned.
Yeah, I mean, he has to go ahead and try it. Is still lacking the second IC from their perspective, and
Mm-hmm.
Stone Mask will not be important.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Another bottle!
Thanks, game.
Well,
I hate that too.
First logical
where-
bottle in Stage Lights, and then 2 in Great Bay Temple.
What is
Haley's
this, great?
Ace is going to the right location, but at the wrong day.
You've heard of the
To bring him there.
You've heard of the Bottle Grotto? This is the Great Bottle Temple.
Are we gonna find the 4th bottle on Georg or something?
Probably.
There's still a few checks left in here. We've got upper
We
and lower
can find-
water wheel. We've got the barrel.
Let's just find the rest of the bottles here. Why don't we?
I mean, there's 2 checks. And Trev is stopping the turnkey.
Something interesting, though. We do have access to Easy Chateau.
Yes, we do. It's in the East Clocktown ledge chest. Okay, nothing here.
Under the seesaw bottle. I can see that.
Well, we're about to find out.
Nice setup.
No, that's a Gibdo.
Oh.
No, put that back too.
Oh.
That opens well.
Well, Trev will be glad he has those bottles now.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know if glad's the right word, but if you have well on the mind, you want to have bottles.
Ooh, I think that was an accidental baby jump there.
You know what? We're getting a swamp archery from Ace here.
Which we haven't seen from Trev, so...
No, this has been, this got in play super late because of the bow.
No!
Whoops.
That darn bomb chew.
The moment I heard that bomb chew, I'm like, okay, is it gonna troll? Yes, it will.
Yeah. At this point, Trev just pulls out the backup plan. Here are some fires. And on to George.
All
Nothing
right.
on Swamp Arch.
All right, yeah, the seed is definitely throwing us the comedy options now, and I very much appreciate this.
Given what we know about that 2-star Sonata, dipping Woodfell Temple has real appeal now between Madame Roma and Bar with Letter to Mama and Frog and Woodfell Temple.
Yeah, because there's also the Frog and Swamp too, so that's like a handful of checks.
Now, that is some tricky logic to untangle if you're the one running the seed and the hot seed. We'll see if our runners pick up on it.
Kirby fan bring up a good question. Where is Big Man?
I mean, yeah, that's a good point. He didn't show up before any remains, which is a little weird.
Yeah, indeed, chat. Those are doubles. Thanks for catching that.
No, not Giant's Mask. Fierce Deity. And Ace is finally going to get the magic. Is probably going to be like, why?
All right, Trevor's got to be a little careful here. It's a little too long a match. And George literally just magnetized for the munch.
Yeah, I think Ace also has a Roma and Bar as an open option, so maybe not quite a last location, but pretty darn close.
And Trevor's like, screw it, I'm just going to snipe from afar here, because I think this is the last hit. Yeah.
Yeah, only 1.5 hearts left. Trev didn't have another hit on him.
I could see why you also don't take down George from all the way in the back. That took a little long to move. Oh, I would have laughed
Awesome
so
for a
hard
bottle.
if that was me too.
But Trev held out. That is Trev's second remains to Acelayer's 1. Trev very much in the driver's seat in this race.
All right, that's a cycle reset.
What does Trev have left besides Clocktown minigames, Swamp Archery?
Pamela and Pohut.
Hmm.
I don't think we've seen Smithy 1.
Yeah, Smithy won.
Smithy 1.
Trev's gotta pick up Crowns, I
Also,
believe.
Darmani.
well,
The Frogs. Matamaroma 2. The problem is the majority of these are bad. The minigames, not so much. The rest of these, yeah, these are bad.
Darmani is in Logic, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Joe's in play.
Yep, Darmani's good with just Goron and, not Goron, with just Lens and healing.
I don't think Trev
is going to grab the money for Bank 3.
Yeah. That checks, and then it's going to pull some money back out to Trev. I was going to say, Trev, you do need to untransform. Going straight to night 1.
Trev needs to do Midnight Meeting, I believe.
Oh, yeah,
Doesn't
that
need to do
checks.
it, but how's it available?
All right, Ace is going to get Elegy here.
Trev has normal Stone Tower Temple open. A little bit of it. 2 checks, I believe.
Yeah, that's a tough sell either way.
I think we're going to see some minigame action from Trev to kill time. Pinnacle Rock, I believe, unvisited by either runner.
Yeah, I thought Aceslayer was going there, but I guess decided against it.
Well, I thought Ace already checked Pinnacle Rock.
Oh, did he?
Well, I saw Aceslayer going that way, but I guess decided against it, because that was weird. Unless I blanked out.
All right, well, Ace is going to be getting stage lights here.
That's one Trev.
Ace is solving their Zora Hall, I see. Has their first bottle.
Okay, Fox confirming that Aceslayer did check Pinnacle Rock, which means it was probably nothing because it was a very quick trip.
Yeah, there was nothing in there, yeah.
Looks like Ace is on the road to New Wave. Let's take him a bit.
Yeah, this is ultimately the place where he might, well, it might be the place where he needs to go if we end up needing bottles for the well. But yeah, as chat asks, yeah, we're in a Mirror and Lights casino right now. We have no information as to where they can be at this point. Only where they can't, and it's not a lot. Well, actually, we have an outstanding IC technically with, well, not even technically, it's just straight up a missing IC. So one of those is Lights or Mirror. The other is unhinted.
Yeah, a 2-star Sonata, which by definition has to lead to a hard required item. But none of those, that has not been confirmed yet. For a while we were thinking it was Letter to Mama for a bow, but Ranch Cow The ranch cows have a bow they can get without that letter to Mama. So we believe it is still an outstanding Sonata that we hope to resolve here.
Yeah, Trev gonna get his last bit of cash for letter to not letter to Mama for bank 3 here, and then probably gonna buy like a red potion. Didn't make a detour to grab the chateau, surprisingly.
I suspect the chateau may be worth grabbing just to drink at this point.
I mean, given you haven't found extended magic yet, and there's no big man.
That's bank. Bad news for Trev though, the trading post is closed from 9 to 10 p.m.
Oops.
Does show that Trev is thinking about red potion though.
Yeah, I think that is the right idea. Oh, but we can at least turn in the frog in the meantime.
It's true, there's also Southern Swamp Frog.
Oh, hey, did you need more money?
No, the
I
frog
would
will
gladly
live in
accept more money.
Clocktown, and yeah, it's an economic boom in Clocktown this sea.
Even the frogs are rich. Good grief.
No, he lives next to a laundry pool where that has red rupees and the water every 3 days.
Hmm.
Oh, and Trev's gonna get ranch cows. This is actually really good.
Will he read the logic though?
That's. I think he will, because he already leaned hard on that 2-star Sonata, and that ended up already paying out. But if he is paying attention to that logic, then we'll know. He should know right away that, wait a minute, something's wrong. We'll see.
This is the kind of seed where logic study and logic understanding can be a big benefit.
Logic is very much not a suggestion in Season 6. Yeah, in Season 6, you better be paying attention.
Importance count has really shown a spotlight on the idea of item importance in MMR as opposed to item requirement. That 1-star versus 2-star distinction, definitely a bit of a learning curve here. They're helpful hints a lot of the time.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think the spoiler log questions are going to be, where's extended magic, where's our third bow, and where are our remaining bottles? So yeah, Trev should realize, hopefully Trev realizes now that something's wrong.
Yeah, by now trading post will be open again, so Trev could easily buy that potion and investigate Shiro.
Yeah, Shiro, Darmani, like you check the lens stuff at this stage. Oh, hey, we're being joined from our folks in Gratoffy's stream. Welcome aboard, folks. You join us this afternoon for the Majora's Mask Randomizer Season 6 Tournament, lower brackets round 5. Or, wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, lower brackets round 5. I looked at the Twitch stream and I panicked for a second. Lower brackets round 5 between Aceslayer and TrevPerson. This seed's been pretty exciting so far. Plenty of comedy. Ace is actually Trev has had a noticeable lead due to an early Woodfall Temple dip for a letter to Mama to what we've just recently discovered was a 1-star bow. So we have a pending IC regarding light arrows or mirror shield. Oh, it's round 7, sorry.
Yeah, Ace had to go back and sniff out magic on the Day 2 Mystery Woods Grotto. Was able to correct that and is now in hot pursuit for Great Bay Temple. Yeah, Trev has
Yep.
2 red potions stocked, if you notice. Thinking of both Kome and Shiro.
That's pretty smart, because, yeah, we never checked Kome because that bottle was stupidly late. Because, yeah, for clarification, folks, that first bottle was found in a 2IC Zora Hall on stage lights, which, funnily enough, the other IC check in there was fire arrows behind the mountain title deed.
Yeah, and the mountain title did turn in, not Lulu's Ledge, so you had to find it on Bank 2.
I'm kind of with you at this rate, Fox. This is looking like the stage lights bottle might have been 2 stars.
Mhm.
Well, it will be if it's behind fire. Or no. Hold on. No, I take that back. Yeah. Because what did the bottle give us? Great Bay Temple access.
Yeah.
We might need it for hot spring water. So... yeah, actually, hot spring water is really sus to me right now.
We do have fires, though.
I'm more talking about for the well.
Oh, right.
Mhm.
Right.
Because the other bottles were
Whoa.
behind a bottle, so. And Gibda was in GBT, so yeah, that bottle could be 2-star just for well hot spring water. Or just well in general.
Alright, Kome was not the answer.
And now it's midnight, so Trev can take midnight meeting and just keep heading east for Shiro. Clean gainer. That one is not easy.
You know what else isn't easy? Being cheesy. Wait, that's the slogan for Cheetos.
Oh, I thought it wasn't easy being green. Sorry.
I don't know, money's green.
Now we have
Yeah,
a potential frog being required here in Woodfall Temple.
Yeah,
Maybe a Baker Frogs.
it's either the Deku frog, it's either Deku, the Woodfall Temple frog, Matamaroma 2, or Shiro at this point.
Or Darmani.
Or Darmani, yeah. I'm very surprised nobody's bothered to heal Darmani.
Let's see. Yeah, A&M was done by Aceslayer earlier. A&M is dead. Pamela's still on the table.
Which nobody checked that for the last hour either. Yeah, I think right now Ace is just trying to be super thorough because it's an unhinted casino. Well, we say unhinted, but it's also quite probable that Trev hasn't pieced together the logic yet.
I did say that was my worry, that he wouldn't.
Yeah, and it's starting to look that way. Now, what is Trev doing? This is Pinnacle Rock. Yeah, we're going to see everybody kind of bouncing between each other's checks for a little while here, it seems.
Yeah, it seems the significance of the 2-star Sonata has slipped past. Understandable given the way the seed was structured.
Ah, I
That's the
see.
difference,
The
too.
after it's because of how Great Spin works. The Great Spin catches the frog. Smart. Graveyard, to answer question, chat had Oath. So, needed, but not gonna do us any good. Yeah, right now, the runners want to find Light Arrows before Mirror Shield, because Mirror Shield locks out an entire dungeon. Light Arrows does not.
I think this has to be one of the trickiest logic situations I've seen in all of Season 6.
It's definitely a brain teaser, because, yeah, especially when you're racing, as Chad points out as well, that you've got to not only think about the logic, but you also still have to, perform on your execution. You still have to win the race.
You're still remembering what checks you have left, which is an effort all in itself sometimes.
All right, we are seeing Pohut next. And then it's probably going to be Pohut, Pamela, and then probably Shiro.
Or well.
Well also makes a lot of sense.
Get your butt to Pohut.
Yeah, we've seen that actually be a race decider in the past as well.
Well, Arcticuma, we are seeing Pohut now. And this
Well,
quote also
TFI
does point out a good thing, like a good point for like people who run this, like as a racing community. Imagine the stress of checking checks and not having any clue if your opponent figured this out half an hour ago, which might be the case for Aceslayer with finding that magic. Like, okay, Trev probably found this a long time ago. I don't know how close he is to winning.
Yeah, and then in Trev's case, depending on if he's connected the dots on the one-star bow logic, he may also be wondering if Ace picked that up way earlier because of his delay on Stumpy.
Mm-hmm.
Because Ace was first to hook shot.
But Trev was actually first to Stumpy, which is the funny thing.
Right. Appropriate Tune of the Dead, that's only going to play for 2 seconds.
This is Halloween, but it's not actually Halloween.
You're like 2 weeks late on that one, MMR. Alright, so Trev basically just got his arrows back, and that's about it.
So did that first bomb just phase into the house and then sink into the water?
I think Trev might have been 1 pixel too far back and it sank.
Yeah, it can happen.
All right, Pamela, what are you giving us today?
Oh, that's nowhere near as funny.
A lot of the compassionate checks have just given a blue rupee today. The cow did too.
Yeah. Arctic, it can't be Zora Mask. We've had Zora Mask.
Huh. Alright, so it's either Shiro, Darmani, The Well, Matamaroma 2, or the Woodfall Temple Frog. And they're all trash. Well, Shiro not so much. Shiro we've had some access to for a while, because Lens was early.
Shiro does route nicely from Pamela and Pohead here.
Question in chat. It cannot be Sakon's hideout because that would be tied to the Anduin Cafe quest because there's nothing inside it itself, so there's no reason to go there.
Yeah. And Anduin Cafe was hinted dead for this seed.
Yeah,
And
is
it's not
possible
Shiro.
for MMR to. Yeah, it is possible for MMR to shuffle to Sakon's hideout check, but Season 6 does not do that.
All right, game.
Yeah,
We really... Okay, game. We really like to get one of our missing items now. We have literally been on this Ice Arrow Mirror Shield hunt for over an hour. Not ice, sorry, light arrows. But, yeah, we have been on this hunt for over an hour.
We have been hunting for 60 minutes!
Oh yeah, Cape Ledge. We never saw this.
I thought we did.
Maybe we did.
I think we got to pick up here.
I thought maybe like we did either on Aceslayer's side, but...
Was it a... Oh yeah, it was a frog.
Fork.
That explains a lot.
The frog living above the water. Frog pretending to be a bird.
No, the beavers stuffed it in there. They got mad at them.
You'd think with all that space in the river racetrack, they'd have room for one little frog.
All right, Trev is going back to Woodfall Temple.
Logic has occurred to Trev.
And it is final day, too, so this actually times out pretty well.
Captain, we're not going to Well, we're going to Woodfall Temple. Come on.
Well, we might be going to Well anyway, depending on how this plays out.
That's true. So I'm going to assume that Trev is going to be checking the frog, not so much get the letter to Mama. And while he's going back in, and Aceslayer is fighting George, happy 2 hours, everybody.
This seat sucks.
Shout out to Aceslayer and TrevPerson being our racers today, putting on quite a race, actually. On tracking, we have Night Owl City and Shannon Bread, with Saber being our restreamer and kind of like just joining in. And welcome everyone from ZeldaSpeedRuns. With me is Captain MD13 and Fifth Whammy. I'm Axel Ryman, who is unfortunately just here.
Yeah, folks, this seat has been a bit of a train wreck for the last hour. We've essentially been in an unhinted, well, semi-unhinted Light Arrow and Mirror Shield Casino for like an hour. One item we're still kind of waiting on a pending IC here because we had a Deku Palace IC, one item, which was for a 2-star Sonata, which we have semi-recently discovered was not for, surprisingly, Letter to Mama to a bow on Postman. Turns out there was another bow available on Ranch Cows without that. So, we're still trying to figure out what that IC is. And unfortunately, it could be behind Don Garo, which was found in Great Bay Temple, by the way. Which required you to get... a mountain, to get a wallet so you can get mountain title deed off of Bank 2 so you can get fire arrows.
And it's not the frog.
Oh.
So fire arrows could get you a bottle, and as far as we're concerned, that's 2 stars. Because we haven't found a replacement. Because they've all been behind the same bottle. 2-star bottle for eggs to Great Bay Temple access. Because Vanilla New Wave. In other words, welcome to Season 6.
And to answer the question in chat, how early did we get all 3 transformation masks? Within 20 minutes, we'll say.
Yeah, they were pretty early. Nice try.
Trev, you have Great Fairies Mask. Use that if you need. Never mind.
Does not have...
Oh, right.
Have
Skipped
Great
it.
Fairy, yeah. All right, Ace is grabbing multiple beans here. This is looking like beans for the well.
Hmm. And Trev is going for Madame Aroma too.
Yep, he has double timed to night 3. So he's going to be able to go the whole hog here. Is going to get Madame Aroma 2. Is going to be able to check everything else behind Lens eventually with Darmani, but we'll see if he decides to do Darmani. That's really out of the way right now.
Yeah, Ace combining the bean buys with Frog and Southern Swamp and Kwame. Managing to route some checks in along the way.
He's going to be really angry. Trevor's going to be really mad if this is required, because that means Letter to Mama was sort of required twice over.
No.
It's not.
So it's Darmani.
Lens. I called it when we got that lens.
Wait, no. Well, it can't be Pat the Snowhead. That doesn't need Lens anyway. Goron Village is also foolish. Yeah, no, so it's straight up just Darmani. I think.
Works. Darmani works. Healing. Lens. And magic and, bow. And Goron. Actually, you might not need Goron for it, but we have it. You need Goron to pull the grave, but we don't need to do that.
Alright, so Trev is, just in case things go south here and light arrows don't show, if Mirror Shield is the item, is probably going to grab money for a keg here if I had to hazard a guess.
I think this is a well.
Lapfish also still on the table. I don't think Ace ever did that.
Yeah, that explains the fish.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. GBC Foolish.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Sam.
GBC's foolish.
So yeah, this is for the well, never mind. And yeah, Trev is going to grab another keg just in case this is Mirror Shield. This makes a lot of sense, because if it is Mirror Shield, you're doing a keg castle for Lullaby, and possibly light arrows could be in Snowhead Temple. So it might even be a required keg castle. Which, given how early keg showed up... Also, why didn't Trev just go grab the keg from Stumpy? It would have been a lot cheaper. I mean, granted, you also have done Bank 3, so it's not like you're short of money.
Yeah, well is a much bigger check location compared to just Darmani. But we are going to Village, so probably we'll check Darmani first.
Also, good chance to set up Smithy 1. Which I think that's what he's doing. Yeah, setting up Smithy 1.
Is this live? I don't know, OK Knuckles. Or O Knuckles.
It is on a 15-minute delay, but otherwise live.
I know, every day I hope I'm alive, but my ex-wives, I don't think they do.
Oh, jeez.
Well, except for G. Also, I had no idea what that was.
I think a rupee.
Oh, I'll take a look on the playback. Yeah, that is a rupee. It's certainly not Mirror Shield.
Unless rupee can be rounded into a shield?
Probably could be.
I think if anybody could do it, would be the Smithy, but they might need 3 more days to do that, and that's outside the scope of this game.
Is there such a thing as a rupee shield in Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom? Probably not.
Thunderbots, there's like a long thing with that. I'm gonna just type it in the chat. I'm not gonna say it out loud.
Alright, so yeah, Darmani, our progression finally. What is it? Assuming we're not totally missing something. Which we really can't be. We've checked literally everything else.
All right, Darmani healing is
Ocean Tidal Deed!
comedy. Hold on. I feel like I have something for this.
That's more like it. It doesn't end there. So yes, chat, your logic is to get an early Deku, get magic in day 2 woods so you have your magic. You have 2 options for bow. You can either get Zora Mask with Deku bubbles, and then go to Great Bay Coast for... give me a minute. Not Great Bay Coast, sorry. Pirate's Fortress Exterior for Hook. That can get you a keg on Stumpy. And so you can do Ranch Cows for a bow. Alternatively, you can go with Vanilla Sonata into Woodfall Temple with that Deku Mask and get Letter to Mama from one of the fairy, the Beehive Fairy, and turn that in to the Postman for a bow. So that's your bow. You complete Woodfall Temple so that you can go get Song of Healing. No, wait, Song of Healing was on Skull Kid. I take that back. Song of Storms was Boss Blue Warp. So never mind, forget what I said about songs. But you do need to make a stop at Skull Kid for Song of Healing. Either way.
Hey, I think Trev's motivation here was, after finding Ocean Tidal Deed, go to Shoten Swamp and get some beans. Because the Ocean Tidal Deed trainer also sells Blue Potion.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You also get a free Goron Mask early on as well. So you take Goron Mask and Zora Mask to go to Sewer so you can get ice. So that's at least your Icona and Great Bay Temple stuff. Furthermore, you need to get a wallet at some point or another, because there were 2 wallets, so that you could do Bank 2 for Mountain Tidal Deed, which will get you a bottle on the fire arrows on the turn-in, so that you could use fire arrows to get a bottle on Stage Lights, which you need to do in order to get New Wave Bossa Nova on eggs, so that you could go into the dungeon and, well, actually, wait, no. Back up. I'm mixing things up. Let's go back to Woodfall Temple for a second here. In Woodfall Temple, you need to go get Lens of Truth. So that way you can go and heal Darmani with Song of Healing. And that gives you Ocean Tidal Deed for what is either going to be Light Arrows or Mirror Shield or some other fetch quest item that we still haven't figured out yet. And by the way, we still need to go find the other item.
Normal Stone Tower Temple still open to us.
I was about to ask, why is Trev doing this? Then I realized, oh, milk for well, duh.
Yep, milk for the well, beans for the well. There'll be a blue potion for the well soon. After he's
Well for the well gods?
Yeah, Ocean Tidal did.
Yeah, I don't know if Trev realizes he's not going to have enough, if he's not going to have any bottle space available for the well. Is he going into Stone Tower Temple?
Trev, why?
Yeah, not a lot that can be done here, so it's only going to be 2 checks.
Oh, Trev must really have not put 2 and 2 together yet on the Sonata logic.
This is definitely going to be something to talk about in the post-race interview. Because I'm sure like both riders are like super confused right now.
Well, yeah, case in point, look how confused I was just trying to piece all that together. In fact, you know what? So that I don't screw that up again, I'm going to write that down.
There is a big chest in Inverted, which we're not going to get without light arrows. That could just be Mirror Shield at this point.
If that's the case, then Ocean Deed leads to light.
Mm-hmm.
And meanwhile, Ace is investigating the well.
There's another big chest.
Clever use of great spins here to get the Armos beyond the block.
Yeah, but this requires a mirror of light, unless there's a way inside.
It was out of logic, but hey, while you're here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Keep an eye on Ace in the well on the left side. Taking on the big Poe right now, and Trev's dip into normal Stone Tower Temple not paying off.
Ow.
That's precision right there. Painful precision, but it works.
All right. Is he going? He's going for Ocean Title D turn in.
Okay. Yeah, like, this has gotta be it.
I have to empty out that fish. Or the water, either one works.
Yeah, the hot spring water you can get in the well.
And there's scoops for both normal water and the fish, just behind the blue potion turn-in. Now...
Oh yeah, it has to get the blue potion first, then turn in the title deed, otherwise the guy skedaddles.
There's light arrows.
There are
Alright,
lights.
so yeah, it's looking like Snowhead Temple has been deleted. At this time, we can open a bet for Mirror Shield, even though there's not a whole lot of places left it could be.
Yeah, Mirror Shield would be in Stone Tower Temple or Well at this point.
We did see a big Def Armos Maze chest. Trev saw it too.
And there was the inverted one too.
Yeah, I think he's just going to go right for those, hope for the best. Hope he doesn't have to do well.
Also, we do have access to Secret Shrine, so...
It's going to go ahead and spend a bean here. I mean, that's okay, because, I mean, had the pour out the water, but Trev has storms, so... And water the bean that
Nope.
way.
We have a big chest down here.
Oh
I think.
god, could it just be right here?
Right side well leads
Oh, it's
to...
small. Sorry. Yeah, it's milk. Oh, so you didn't need to go to the cow. There was just milk chilling right here.
That's actually an excellent location for milk.
Thanks, game. Thanks a bunch.
That's
Oh.
big.
What's this?
Bean chests.
The other sword. Yeah, by the way, the other sword is on Cafe's face. Letter to Cafe was in the sunken chest in Cape.
Fire arrows do make the forward well trip less painful here.
That's a small guild. And it's more milk.
Oh,
Nope. Yeah, you folks at home probably saw that on screen for a frame or two before we time warped again, but yep, that was milk.
well does not pay off.
Alright, so now I want to know where our last 3 bottles ran off to. And if the stage lights bottle is really 2 stars.
He's getting another blue. This must be for Shiro.
Bridge, they technically do use different textures. The large one is just larger. Yeah.
Yeah, there's not like a different texture for small and a different texture for large. It's just a size difference, unfortunately. It's not like Wind Waker. Or I think Link Between Worlds also uses chest size matches contents now.
Mm-hmm.
Closer. There we go.
Great display of a jump/recoil from Trev there.
Oh.
Another big one.
So yeah, so now that I've got it all written, okay. Yeet, apparently.
That was some good air from the hip with
Well,
that.
you weren't getting those in a timely manner.
We've accounted for every explosive now.
Yes, because the last bomb bag is on seahorses. So yeah, now that I've got everything written down properly, your logic for this seed was to get a Sphere Zero Deku Mask and Magic. Magic was in Day 2 Woods, by the way. Have fun with that. That gives you your first logical projectile, so you can get Zormask on the tree, and also projectiles allow you to get Song of Healing from the Skull Kid. You need that. You can get Sonata of Awakening in Deku Palace, which is your one IC, and it turns out that the IC for Woodfall Temple is not for Letter to Mama for a bow, but instead for Lens of Truth, so that you have a way to Darmani in the north, so that way you can go get Ocean Title Deed with your Song of Healing, so you can turn that in for light arrows. And Garo Mask and Hookshot are basically free. Ice arrows are the sewers I see. Oh, good grief, if Mirror Shield is on Twin Mold, I swear.
That'll be funny.
I think we've had enough comedy for one night.
Never enough comedy.
Because well wasn't the answer, right? Ace hasn't found anything.
That's right. I'm not sure what else we have. We've got Icona Castle Pillar. I was thinking of Ocean Spiderhouse Chest, but GBC Foolish takes care of that.
Wait. Oh, good grief. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't hinted. But Ocean Spider House Day 1 was hinted, Fisherman's Game was hinted, and yet Great Bay Coast was foolish. Thanks, game. Thanks a bunch. Yeah, our hints were kind of lousy today. No.
Gold Dust.
Oh, this is not done with us yet. That is bottle number 4.
I'm trying to think if that's locked by the other bottle. Is it locked by New Wave? I don't think so.
It's not locked, according to Fox.
Okay, so that it's not a 2-star bottle in it's not a 2-star bottle, but that's still stupid.
Yeah, Trev is actually in a good spot to do Gold Dust turn-in. Still day 1. Will be day 2 soon.
That's true.
By the time Twin Mold goes down, it will be day 2. So perfect time of day for it.
So much the better. It's day 3. You do Egos. You double time to night 3, and you do Snowhead Temple. In fact, you double time to night 3 before Egos because Snowhead Temple go mode is very fast.
And Aceslayer just
no.
Castle Pillar for us.
He almost went for that.
I mean, at this point, it wouldn't be that bad.
Screenshots taken before disaster. Oh yeah,
I'm not
Ace
sure
did.
what damage the Tone of Time Loss could do at this point. We're already 222 in.
That's true. We've basically done everything in Clocktown.
I don't think Trev has done Camaro, and by extension, Romani's Mask checks.
Oh yeah, the story might not even end there. It might just be Camaro Mask is our progression. Why is that there?
There's a lot of gilded chests, and like big gilded chests too.
Yeah, Stone Tower. That's been very common in Season 6. Is that we've seen a lot of gilded chests in Stone Tower Temple, unless of course it's hinted foolish, which it most of the time is. To be fair.
Season 6 does a fair bit to increase the gilded chest population with the shuffled frogs and the shuffled milk.
Apparently that's a fairy chest. Okay, that makes more sense. Can we like mark fairy chests that are shuffled with like a fairy marker or something instead of the usual gilded?
Just to put a -3 on it.
Just put the fairy icon on the chest. Make it pink.
Smug fairy.
Or if you really got to mark it the color of whatever fairy temple it is.
I know the combo rando uses a spiderweb texture for tokens.
Yep.
Yes.
I have not been playing combo since like the last multi-world, Sean. So welcome Raiders from ZeldaSpeedRuns 3.
And we got the whole ZSR population here for this performance. You join us as we're finally starting to piece together this this race here in Majora's Mask Randomizer Season 6, lower brackets round 7.
Well, Shan, I accidentally called you Sean because I was thinking Shannon, and for some reason I combined the start and the end instead of the middle.
Yeah, indeed, we are in a mirror casino. In the closing inning of the seed, I would hope.
Oh, there's Mirror up for Aceslayer.
Whoop, you might be ahead by a
That's where
smidge
it
here.
was.
Now it's synchronizing.
Uninverted Stone Tower Temple.
That is no mode for Aceslayer.
Now, will Trev go back in and check that? If yes, he's still ahead. If not, oh my.
Trev saw the chest.
Oh,
Trev
that's
saw
right.
that it was big. And there's not a lot left in this seed. Our runners have dispensed with a lot of the cleanup early on.
Yeah, Trev is aware that there's quite a number of gilded and regular STT, so is definitely going to finish that first.
Yes, Trev is on the case.
Yeah, so it looks like Trev is still going to be ahead by a bit here after getting Mirror Shield. Not by a whole lot, though, as it turns out. Because, yeah, Ace is in go mode. And is only behind by this inverted Stone Tower Temple clear, which is now not even a full clear. It's a go mode inverted.
So can make up a little bit of time, but Trev is still quite a bit ahead just because of Twin Mold.
Yeah, but not nearly as much of a lead gap as we'd initially envisioned. Trev had that magic so early and connected the dots on Sonata as well. But yeah, it looks like Trev is still going to be ahead of this race.
It was also a case of like preparing for well, but never going for well. So that was kind of like a waste of time there.
Yeah, well, I think that's actually what allows Trev to hold his lead here, is that he never made it to the well before connecting the dots on Ocean Title Deed.
Yeah, Trev was setting it up, but never carried on through. And that'll help make the difference. He's having a bit of trouble lining up left side jump right now as well. There we go. Trev and Nomad setting up final night. Ace is close behind, but still behind has Gomez and Twin Rule to contend with.
All right, not too bad of an egos from Trev.
Lullaby for Trev, Stone Tower Temple Boss Key for Aceslayer.
Depending on how Trev's prep work went and if he had to make any backtracks, Trev might have been able to clear well ahead of time with enough time still to spare, but even still, that would have been pretty tight. All right, but yeah, Trev, in the meantime, with his 169 nice rupees, is going to go ahead and finish up here with this crazy train wreck of a seed, where both runners' last location, Darmani Ocean title deed.
Yes, that 2-star Sonata ends up being the logical centerpiece of the whole thing, and what a puzzler it was.
Also one of the biggest headaches of the seed.
No kidding.
I think one of the
All
toughest ICs all season, and it was one IC at that.
All right, the big Goron breaks to excessive glass breaking, and we can finally get into our last dungeon, which has been deleted from the seed because of Mirror Shield and uninverted stone tower temple. Behind those light arrows, by the way.
Watch us find like either a bunny hood or FD in there.
Or follow-up idea: big man on goat.
Yeah, I'll accept that. Maybe even the final bow.
Final bow would be pretty funny too. That being said, we have what is everybody running? 8 hearts, no double defense, but definitely not too stressful of a Majora fight, I don't think.
Mm-hmm. We do have GFS, so we have our damage at least.
Yeah, we have our offense. Defense isn't great, but it'll do. Yeah. Fox brings up a great point. Because of where the bow was, you would have to get... You could, like, after Zor rush hook, grab Keg and grab, bow without magic. Because magic is locked by day 2. We don't even know where extended magic is at this point. It's never shown up.
I mean, hell, it could actually be here, too.
Yeah, it's also, yeah, it could have been in Shrine as well, but not a lot of places it could have been.
Now, Shrine would have been nasty because it's, again, behind light arrows. Great shot there from Aceslayer.
Yeah, Ace will be dropped off in front of Iconic Castle. Be able to claim Lullaby, and then follow in Trev's footsteps. Probably around a 6-minute difference if I had to guess.
Yeah, and Trev is actually a little bit ahead on in-game time here. He's going to end up waiting at the clock tower for a second. Because, yeah, at this point, it's just rush to the boss, and this is a fairly fast boss. Yeah, Go Mode Snowhead Temple is pretty quick. Like, Go Mode Great Bay or Stone Tower Temples will take about 6 hours. Go Mode Woodfall and Snowhead will not take 6 hours.
Yeah, if we have a choice as runners, we'd like to do our doubles for Great Bay Temple because the timing there works out really nicely. You don't have to think about it too much. For the other three, you gotta be a little earlier. If you have to do the full climb on Stone Tower, that can eat a bunch of time for you. Otherwise, you have to be thinking ahead. Yeah, as far as we've seen, and I don't think there's any other way that this couldn't have been true, all the bottles needed magic.
I think so, yeah. All right, so will there be any last-minute comedy here in this run with like a last-minute? I mean, the seed's already laughing at us as is, but extended magic. You were not getting that before the first one.
Oh no!
Oh. At the very, very end. Wow.
All right, that's some good comedy. I'll allow that.
Oh, it's the frog.
Fork.
All by his lonesome.
I think we saw 3 of them this seed.
I think so. Not like this. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
that was
Ace
only
is
temporary.
about, like 5 minutes, 25 seconds behind.
Something like that. Oh, you guys didn't see it, but yeah, on our screens it was not like this when Ace froze for a second there. Admittedly, that is one of my favorite emotes on Twitch. Although not Link, this is also really good. So yeah, like I said before, Trev had to just hang tight for a minute here due to being a little too fast going through Snowhead Temple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mystery Woods, it's a tempting skip, but it's 2 Sphere 0 checks, and if you have a dry early game, those 2 checks get more valuable relative to the rest.
Yeah, and what really drags it down is that you're going in there without magic, and there's no way around it. Without a bottle, I should say, because
Yeah,
magic locks
without a
all the
bottle,
bottles.
And you also had that out of logic Zora early on that you could get, and you know you had a Woodfall Temple open early. You had a ICs and Zora Hall and Sewers open pretty early. Many early game temptations to steer you away from that Mystery Woods.
That's true. Although the Sewers IC was not Sewers, the Hall IC was pretty tempting because of the early Zora, but it turned out that it was behind. It turns out that the Hall IC was behind Mountain Title Deed.
And the funny thing was, both of them were behind it.
Yep. Where was Mountain Title Deed again? I'm blanking on that.
Bank 2.
Bank 2.
Bank 2, thank you.
Majora now, we've got GFS, but no FD. It's going to be a fair fight. Good cycle 1 for Trev. Or not cycle 1, phase 1. I suppose Trev did have a productive cycle 1 too in this seed.
Saber, get the spoiler log ready because we have some questions.
Yeah, personally, I've had trouble landing the pixel shot in Snowhead Temple in a racing situation. Because if it's near the end of the race, I'm definitely shaking a little more than I otherwise would be.
Yeah, no doubt both runners really nervous right now, considering they both last location their go mode essentially, and stuff on top of that along the way, so... That being said, Trev is not having too much trouble with this Majora. Oh, okay, Majora jumped.
So targeting got pulled away, keeps getting pulled away.
Oldawa's face is in a very bad spot right now, but I see Trev deliberately angling the camera down to fix that. Good shield protection there.
There we go.
GG's.
All right, Trev recovered that very nicely and is going to take this race with an official race time GG time of... Processing. 2:39.44. So with that, Trev goes on to continue the lower brackets and will go up against the #1 seed Spec. Who,
in a rematch.
Indeed, yeah, who funnily enough knocked him down to lower brackets in round 4 of upper brackets by the looks of it.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome in, Trev. GG.
GG's.
GG, congratulations.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
GG's, what do you think about that Deku Palace logic?
I'm annoyed because I figured it out after I saw light arrows when it was no longer useful to me to figure it out, and I feel really, I'm like upset about it now. Because like, I made a mistake, and it's something I do like when I'm practicing a lot too, where like once I saw special delivery led to bow, I kind of wrote off that hint and assumed it was done. But I really should have questioned it more and like figured it out when I saw the second bow. Like, was that second bow locked? And I'm pretty sure it wasn't. And it was just so hard to like it wasn't even on my radar, but even then it would have been like hard to figure out because it occurred, like that second bow occurred so late in the siege for me that I just was not thinking about it as much as I really should have, I think.
We had suspected that might have been the case, especially considering that of everything else that was still going on at the time, because we pieced together the whole logic for light arrows at least. And it started with, you had a fairly interesting opener, because you could get Deku and Magic pretty early. You can get Zora with Deku and Magic. That's your first projectile for Zora on the tree. That lets you go get Hook. You also need to go get Sonata with Deku, and also need a projectile so you can get Song of Healing from the Skull Kid. There's two different options for a wallet. You do need one of them because Bank 2 has the Mountain Title Deed, and with that, you can go get Fire Arrows so that you can go get your first bottle, which it's not 2 stars, as it turns out, since the bottle in Stone Tower Temple is not locked by fire. So you take Sonata, you go get Lens of Truth in Woodfall Temple, which ended up actually being the 2-star item that was hinted by the Sonata.
Yeah.
That lets you get Ocean Title Deed off of Darmani with Song of Healing, leading to Light Arrows, which you also need to get Mirror Shield.
Yeah. No, it's just completely insane. That's like one of the more... That's probably like the most complicated logic I've had in a seed so far, in the bracket stage at least.
Well, and what didn't help was that also led her to Mama to Letter to Mama to Postman's Freedom was also could have very easily passed for the bow until we saw the ranch cows.
So yeah, exactly. And so like, I really should have questioned that second bow more, but in the middle of like playing, it was just so hard to figure it out. I think, like it was.
Yeah, I think it was one of the toughest cases I've seen in all of Season 6. You had a very busy early game, too. Transformation Mask early, Zora Hall I see, Pirates Fortress Sewers I see.
Yeah, basically had all 3 transformation masks right away, got early magic, got Garrow, but then I didn't get Hookshot for a while, although it was available to me, because of course it's I hate PF Exterior so much, because it sucks to go there. It's horribly inefficient a lot of the time, because I never want to have to go back. But for some reason, in a lot of seeds, there's just stuff there. And when I saw Hookshot there, I was stressed. I'm like, oh my god, because I know a lot of other people like to go there earlier than I do, and I just do not see the value in it. So I usually do not. And most of the time, it's fine. But you know, some seeds it's gonna have something, and you know, it stresses me out when it does.
Yeah. Oddly, the hookshot was more immediately helpful than the actual target of the IC, the ice
That
arrows.
seed is so stressful. Oh my god, that was all in all like a stressful race. Like the previous 2 seasons, like I never got this stressed because I never thought I even had a chance. Like, I mean, in the previous seasons, I didn't have a chance of winning. I wasn't good enough. I didn't understand random logic. Like if you were like interviewing me last year and I just played the seed, I still wouldn't understand the bonus, and I wouldn't be capable of like understanding it because I didn't really do my research or try to understand rando logic in the previous 2 years. I was kind of just joining for fun. Whereas this year, I kind of took it more seriously and practiced and tried to understand the logic, and it's just that's why I'm like upset that I didn't figure it out until afterwards. But it is deceptively difficult. Like, if I'm looking at this seed and I'm not playing, I would almost certainly figure it out, like, right away. But because I'm playing and I'm, like, thinking about a bunch of different things and also trying to execute, I was so good. I just did not figure it out this time, and I'm upset about it.
I mean, for what it's worth, I still couldn't figure it out, and I wrote it down.
It's harder when you're in the hot seat, you know? When it's just you and the seed and maybe a tracker or whatever. You know, we've got Chad and comms and trackers. It's a real feat.
Yeah. All right. And Aceslayer did play it out to the end and finished with a time of 2:45.33. So that does conclude our race today, folks. So, Saber, we trust by now you've pulled up the spoiler log because we'd like to know where a few things ran off to. Thankfully, we can take extended magic off of the list because nobody was getting that.
I was upset when I saw that.
We do not. I don't think we've heard whether or not Aceslayer will join us for an interview yet.
Not in the waiting room, so probably not going to join us. But we definitely want to know where the other 2 bottles are, just for the heck of it. The Last Bow and Fierce Deity.
Yeah, I think
would you like
that's.
to know?
So last 2 bottles, FD, and what did you say the other one was, Axel?
The Last Bow.
Third bow, that's right.
FD was
just out of curiosity.
Snowhead Temple in the map.
I knew it.
Yeah, that checks. Nobody was getting that either. Because literally, Mirror Shield is the last item in the chain here. So everything past that point, you're not getting.
The other 3 were all in the same spot.
What?
I beg your pardon?
They're 3 of the 5 items in Secret Shrine.
Oh my word. So you weren't getting those either because Light Arrows was the end of the chain.
Exactly.
Wow, so they were all magic locked.
They were all Fire Arrow locked.
Oh yeah, because you needed fire to get your first bottle so you can get eggs.
GBT.
And GBT, yeah. Although Shrine isn't.
Oh, yeah,
well, you need...
true. Shrine isn't.
Yeah, Shrine isn't fire locked, yeah. It is magic locked. Or wait, is it even magic locked? Yeah, it's because you need legs. I mean, yeah. So, yeah, it's magic locked. So they're all magic locked.
Not fire arrow locked. So,
or light arrow locked.
Yeah, you could have theoretically gotten your first bottle in Secret Shrine this seed then, right? Yeah. I don't.
But why would you do that?
I think because of the fact that first bottle in Zora Hall is hinted. That is probably going to be the expected first bottle, just because of how available it is compared to how deep the shrine ones were.
Yeah, I mean, for this, if nothing else, at least it was only it was a fairy egg shuffle. Because believe me, the fact that every other bottle was behind something far further than that one, that would have been a painful one bottle eggs.
Oh yeah.
While
It's been a while since I've done one bottle eggs. It has been a minute, but I was getting ready to do it.
One bottle eggs with Carnival Night Zone in the background. Yeah, that would have been a lot of fun.
Dude, that would have been great. I don't see what the problem is.
I mean, I don't either, but yeah, that seed was a logical masterpiece. Certainly, like, we've been thinking, oh, Madame Aroma 2. I mean, oh, we've got Icona access so early. Is it Pamela for, like, light arrows or something? Or yeah, no, we had a lot of fun this seed. The game chose a lot of comedy options.
Oh, it could have been a 3-hour seed. It could have been a 3-hour seed if it was egg fairy shuffled off.
Actually, one of the big time saves you ended up getting over Ace is that you did not go to the well despite doing the prep work. Ace did, and there was nothing there. But that was his last stop before Ocean Title Deed.
Gotcha. I was getting ready to go there. Like, I bought the blue potion, and if Ocean Title Deed wasn't anything, I was about to go.
I mean, at that point, that would have been all that was left. Because at this point, we've seen basically, outside of Snowhead, the whole rest of the game.
So, on my tracker, at that point, when I was doing that, the only things left in Logic were the Deed Trade, Well, and Camaro's Song of Healing. Those were the only things left.
Right, and that was that? No, that wasn't the other wallet, obviously.
Yeah, Camaro had Romani's Mask, and Aceslayer did pursue that to its conclusion, didn't find anything there.
Okay. Yeah, I kept, like, making it night and getting ready to go, and then I kept, like, ending up doing things other than that, so I never did it.
Makes sense.
But I made it night multiple times, and it was with that in mind, and then just never went.
Now, big question is, you have a rematch coming up next against Spec in the next round of lower brackets. Your thoughts?
I think it's gonna be a good match. I'm upset at myself for how I played my match against them the first time, because I ended up rewatching it, and I think if I hadn't, what ended up costing me the entire race was I just forgot to... What's funny is Ocean Title Deed almost cost me both my loss. Like, if I'd lost this one, I would have lost both to Ocean Title Deed, because my loss to Gren, I forgot to go back to... Like, I remember I checked... Or I set up Termina Field Scrub, and I forgot to go back and check it, and it ended up being necessary for the seed. And it was like a wallet, which put like Bank Heart Piece into Logic, which gave the Ocean Title Deed, which led to like everything finishing. And I ended up last locationing that. I literally did everything else because I just forgot to go, and so I just didn't go back because I'm like, there's no way for me to efficiently route this back in. I'm just gonna hope it's dead. And it just so happened that it was not dead, and it cost me everything, that seed. And I think there was a good chance I win if I hadn't done that. So I'm like upset about that still. I got like very mad at myself for making that mistake. And it's a mistake I make frequently too. Like when I'm doing practice seeds, I'll for some reason like I'll set up Termina Field Scrub, and like I go through like a checklist of like, do I have any trade, like whenever I'm Song of Timing, do I have any trade items? Did I set any events up? Like I always try to make sure I don't Song of Time in the middle of stuff, and that's the one I always forget when I'm going through my checklist. So it came back to bite me, and I'm really hoping that I can play better in my second race versus Spec, so that at the very least if I lose, it's to not something stupid like that.
Well, certainly we wish you luck on that. And so however that plays out, whoever does leave the lower brackets will go to face Boo in the finals. So yeah, good luck to the both of you on that upcoming series.
I actually really want to face Boo in the finals because he's my practice partner.
Ooh, now
But-
that will be a match to watch.
Spoilers, though, I beat him sometimes, but he beats me more. So it is possible for me to win, but I'm not favored.
Well, hey, never say never. And I think no matter what, getting this far to the final 3 in the whole tournament is, quite the accomplishment.
Well, with that, I don't have any further questions other than GG's. Congratulations once again, and yeah, good seed, good seed. What a brain teaser.
Yep.
Crazy seed.
Banger race.
Alright, well that's gonna wrap things up here at Zelda Speedruns. We're going to end the stream and call it a day. So, thanks everyone for watching, and again, GG's to the racers.